Hi everyone, it's Gloria and I am back to share with you my project for challenge number 2 on the adieforasketch.blogspot.com. And I decided to use for this project the Kane Company paper, and it's the Ancestry.com paper stack that you've all seen before, I'm sure. So the project I made is this, I altered a composition book. I hadn't done that in a long time and thought I'd make another. So what I did was I used the paper from the collection and I used some Bazzill cardstock here on the side as the binding to cover up the black binding that's on the composition book. And I used my Fiskars scalloped edge punch for this side, and I left the back with just a straight edge. I inked and distressed the edges with my distress tool and with walnut stain from Tim Holtz. And I did some lace here in the center and some pearls on top of that. Then I used my Fiskars circle cutter to cut this circle here, which I also distressed with my distress tool and then the walnut stain. And then I used 4 different dyes on this, or 4 dyes on this, even though you're only required to use 1. But one of the dyes is this one here that I got from Leti, and I don't know what it's from or anything like that, but anyway, looks like a doily almost, and it's got, I distressed that with walnut stain as well, and then centered it on top of this other flower, and it's up on dimensionals, and I'll show you that in just a minute. Then I made these 2 flowers from paper from the collection, and it's using this punch here. And then the 2 other dyes are these 2 buttons. They're from Lightweight Chipboard, and the dress form is from Medium Weight Chipboard, and those are both from the Sewing Room, Tim Holtz dye. So I inked those up both with walnut stain and then tied some little bows in the center with some string I had, and I inked those up afterwards as well. And then these 2 ribbon flowers are from, I think they're from Recollections, and I inked those up with walnut stain as well. And then this Adage ticket I put up on some dimensionals as well, and they are also distressed with walnut stain. And then here's some black rhinestones, and then here's some butterflies that I used in my little butterfly punch to do, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and they each have a pearl that's kind of this orangish color in the center of those. And then there's a black feather here, and I added, I dressed up the dress form. I used this trim that I used on a previous tag swap that I did, and I thought I'd ruffle it up a little bit more just to make it kind of a little bit more poofy, and then layered a bunch of lace on top of that and tried to make it kind of a blouse that had a lot of ruffles on it. And then a v-neck is what I made for the top, and I stranded some pearls around her neck, and then added a flat back pearl as kind of the charm on the necklace. And then this seam binding, I liked the bright color, and it's actually, I got in a swap, in this tag swap that I did, where I did this dress form. I got this as part of my goodies, so that fit perfectly. I really like how that turned out. So that is my project for challenge number 2 on the A Die for a Sketch. Check them out. I'll post a link below so you can check them out, and hopefully you'll join us. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.